There's never a dull moment in Pakistan. Imran Khan's long march on, Imran Khan's long march off. Then again Imran Khan's long march on, and then off. Today, the long march will happen all over Pakistan. Tomorrow, it will happen only in Islamabad and Rawalpindi. These kind of flip-flops you can only see on Netflix or in the Islamic Republic of Pakistan. Hi, I'm Major Gaurav Arya and you're watching Checkmate. Ladies and gentlemen, recently Imran Khan gave an interview to the CNN anchor Becky Anderson. And this interview, you can get it online, you can get it on YouTube, is worth seeing. This is Imran Khan at his evasive best. You know, there was a time when people used to question, the global media used to question Imran Khan when he was Prime Minister, saying that, Mr. Khan, you know, you talk about Kashmir or the oppression of Muslims in Kashmir, you talk about the oppression of Muslims in Palestine. Now, we'd like to ask you, we are not saying whether you're wrong or right there, but we'd like to ask you, why don't you speak about Muslims, Uyghur Muslims in China's Xinjiang province? Why not? And Imran Khan would mumble something, or go into long evasive answers and say that the Chinese are our good friends and we will speak to the Chinese in private and the dirty linen between friends need not be washed in public, etc., etc., etc. This is again what Imran Khan has started doing as far as the quote-unquote assassination attempt on him was made in Wazirabad in Gujranwala. Becky Anderson asked him, Mr. Khan, you have named three people who you say wanted you dead. Number one, the Prime Minister of Pakistan, Shehbaz Sharif. Number two, Rana Sanaullah, the Interior Minister of Pakistan. And number three, Major General Faisal, DGC of the Inter-Services Intelligence. Now, the question that Becky Anderson asked Imran Khan was simple. Mr. Khan, do you have any proof that these people are trying to kill you? You name them publicly, but do you have any proof? Imran Khan started to explain, and he started to say that let me give you a brief background, because unless I give you a background, you will not be able to understand. And I had predicted this 2 months back, and I have people inside intelligence agencies who tell me, who are loyal to me and who hate the current regime and the current setup. And he started getting into this long cycle of explanation. And Becky Anderson again and again and again asked just one question. Where's the proof? Imran Khan could have very simply told Becky Anderson that here is the proof, all right, see this, this is the proof. Or he could have very well said that I don't think I'm going to give you the proof, but I shall certainly lay it out in front of the Supreme Court of Pakistan. Imran Khan did neither. And today, right-thinking people are asking, does Imran Khan really have proof? Or was he just trying to settle old scores with political rivals? Now, Imran Khan has a history with Major General Faisal. It was Major General Faisal at one point in time who refused to follow Imran Khan's instructions. And he said, speak to my superior, which means speak to DGISI at that point in time. Imran Khan was extremely upset because at that time, General Faisal was a brigadier. Imran Khan thought that a brigadier should listen to him because he's the Prime Minister of the country. General Faisal chose to take the professional path and tell the Prime Minister that, sir, I don't report to you, please speak to my boss. This is essentially Imran Khan trying to settle scores. And Becky Anderson, like all good journalists, hung on and she asked Imran Khan one last time, Mr. Khan, where's the proof? And Mr. Khan had no proof to give. The problem is that many people inside Pakistan, millions upon millions of them, really believe that Imran Khan is the right person for Pakistan. He's not. Friends, Becky Anderson is again and again asking Imran Khan, what's the proof? Imran Khan says, this is the proof. The thing is that in any right-thinking society, in which justice is held supreme, people will not believe what Imran Khan is saying to be the proof. But in Pakistan, where for decades and decades, generation after generation, justice has been denied, anything that a supreme leader says is believed to be the truth. This is something like North Korea. Imran Khan's word in Pakistan today is the word of God. Why does this happen? I've discussed this before and I will take the liberty of discussing it again before I move to the next topic. The problem with Pakistan is that Pakistan has seen only loss, misfortune and humiliation for the past 75 years. A nation that has never won except an occasional game of cricket. Look at its economy. It's down in the dumps, survives on begging and aid and loans. Look at its Supreme Court. Politicians routinely refuse to listen to the Supreme Court. Imran Khan is the latest example, but Nawaz Sharif has done it in the past. In fact, Nawaz Sharif ordered the goons of his party, the Noon League, to assault Supreme Court judges inside the Supreme Court. So this is not just Imran Khan. This is across the Pakistani political spectrum. Look at Pakistan's diplomacy. Absolutely isolated. Its best friend, China, refuses to fund Pakistan any longer, except for loans on exorbitant rates of interest. Something like the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor. Pakistan stands isolated as far as Saudi Arabia is concerned. Yes, Saudis will give loans, but there are no business or trade agreements. There is no great agreement or great commerce happening between the countries. America hasn't helped out too much. No country is coming to Pakistan's aid except to give loans. And why is that? Because of terrible diplomacy and still more terrible leadership. The world does not believe in Pakistan any longer. The armed forces obviously are facing some sort of a rift created by Imran Khan. So if you look at the overall spectrum of what Pakistan is or has been for decades, the people have never seen a win. Along comes Imran Khan promising Naya Pakistan. Imran Khan says, I'll give you a Pakistan in which there is equality. I'll give you a Pakistan where there is justice, where there is freedom for all. And like the Pied Piper of Hamelin, he plays his pipe, and like so many rats, the people follow. The people of Pakistan would not believe in institutions. They don't like institutions. They like this whole idea of an angel coming down from heaven and helping them. They believe in miracles. They believe in magic. I don't think they actually believe in the ability of a government to sit down and create institutions that will stand the test of time. At the COP27 summit in Sharm el-Sheikh, Shehbaz Sharif spoke about climate justice. He spoke about the need for people to give Pakistan money. So, whether Pakistan is facing good times or bad, it is the world's responsibility to keep giving Pakistan money. But this time, Shehbaz Sharif asked for money with a slight twist, with a slight difference. What he said was, we don't want loans. We don't want loans from you. We want money from you that we will not have to pay back. So he's not looking at loans. He wants this to be a one-way street where people write checks worth billions and billions of dollars, ask for no accountability, don't ask for the money back. This is how Shehbaz Sharif went to COP27, Sharm el-Sheikh, Egypt. And this is what he said to the people there. Needless to say, the people were shocked. Various heads of state had come. He came back with very little. He came back with very little because if this is your marketing pitch, people will not help you. And people also understand that like Imran Khan did not like to name China, the same problem with the Shehbaz Sharif. He does not want to name China. There is some fear in Pakistan about China, that we will lose our only friend that we have in the world. They've already lost that friend. But the fact of the matter is that Pakistanis still seem to cling to this dream. Imran Khan never mentioned Uyghur Muslims, as I told you before. Shehbaz Sharif does not want to mention the fact that one of the biggest carbon criminals in the world is next door. He's looking towards the West, saying that because of your significant carbon footprint, floods have come to Pakistan. 1/3 of my country was submerged underwater. Almost 40 million people were underwater. They've lost their livelihoods, they've lost their family members, there have been deaths, there is disease. Infrastructure has absolutely been wiped out. A significant part of the China-Pakistan economic corridor has sunk, and I want the West to pay for it. Why? Because of the Industrial Revolution, because the West is such a massive consumer, because the West has perhaps the largest carbon footprint. While all that is true, what is also true is that China has no less a carbon footprint. And it is China who has been giving these coal-fired electrical plants to Pakistan. Plants that it itself rejects. But Pakistan will never look at China and say, we want money from you because you are guilty, in part, of the floods that have happened. No. Pakistan will look towards the West. And this is the hypocrisy in Pakistan's foreign policy, in Pakistan's ideology, and in their characteristics. They will ask money from the very people that they demonize. And they will not ask money from the very people that they call their best friends. Back in Pakistan, when people said, how do you know that these three people, the Prime Minister, the Interior Minister, and the DGC of the ISI wanted to assassinate you, he said that I know people, I was the Prime Minister, I know people within these agencies. As I mentioned before, and I'd just like to elaborate on this point a little bit, come back to it, that, Imran Khan said that these people are loyal to me. They don't like the army chief, they don't like the Prime Minister, they think I'm good for Pakistan, they don't believe in the current setup, they feel that Naya Pakistan is the way forward, which only I can give, and these people come and share their secrets with me. He's talking about intelligence agencies like the ISI, and I think this is something that the entire ISI needs to think about. Is there really a mole inside the ISI? Is there somebody from within the ISI or within the Intelligence Bureau, within the FIA, who is leaking national secrets to Imran Khan Niazi, who is no longer, by the way, the Prime Minister of the country? Because Imran Khan has publicly said that there are people within the agencies who are giving him information. And he said it is these people who said, no, the agencies are trying to kill you and beware. I think this is a very long shot. No professional agency. I mean, I'm not calling the ISI professional by any standard, but yes, they do tend to stick together because of selfishness that they have, what they want from the system, and they know that if one sinks, all of them sink, which is why the people from the ISI tend to stick together, the people from the Pakistan army tend to stick together. I don't know what Imran Khan is trying to prove by saying this, but this is what he has said publicly. This is tantamount to saying that your intelligence agencies are leaking like a sieve. If Imran Khan can get inside the ISI, so can the Indians, so can the Americans, so can the Israelis. Where does this end? Shehbaz Sharif is boxed in. He doesn't know what to do. And Shehbaz Sharif has no answers to the tsunami that Imran Khan has unleashed on Pakistan and Shehbaz Sharif's government. Now, people from Imran Khan's party, they're blocking roads. And not many of them. It's not like there are hundreds of thousands of people. 10, 15 people blocking a road. And they're daring the police to take action because they know that if the police does take action, there will be a backlash. This is what they're doing. So what does Shehbaz Sharif do? Shehbaz Sharif goes and tells the courts that long back we had filed an objection to Islamic banking. We said that Islamic banking will not work, it's bad for the country, it's bad for the economy, because Islamic banking says there should be no interest charged. Now, if there is no interest charged, how will a bank work? And this was said 4 to 6 months back. What they're saying now is they've gone to court and they're saying, no, we're fine with Islamic banking. They're absolutely fine with Islamic banking. And the first thing that they do is they go to Maulana Fazlur Rahman, who's a right-wing, hardcore Islamist leader, and they say, Maulana Sahab, we are getting rid of interest, we are going to become a good Muslim nation, and now we will be banking without interest in Pakistan. I don't know how far this is feasible because Pakistan is, the State Bank of Pakistan runs according to the wishes of the IMF. It is not an autonomous institution. Pakistan does not control it any longer. I don't know how this will work out. And I don't understand how Pakistan plans to go ahead with this. How will banks work? Essentially, the way banks work is you deposit your money into a bank, the bank takes that money, gives you a small amount of interest, right? But when the bank gives your money as loan to somebody else, they charge a higher percent, and the difference is what the bank earns. And there are many, many more methodologies for a bank to earn money, but this is one. This is the primary source of income for a bank. Now, if you wipe out the system of charging interest on money, then you better have the oil reserves of Saudi Arabia or the UAE. You better have a booming economy. But today, I don't think right now either Imran Khan or Shehbaz Sharif, both of them, are thinking about Pakistan's future. They're thinking about their own future. Imran Khan wants to become the Prime Minister of Pakistan again. Shehbaz Sharif wants to continue being the Prime Minister of Pakistan. And this is what it is. And this is what it is. Because after the COP27 meeting in Sharm el-Sheikh, Egypt, Shehbaz Sharif takes a private flight and goes to London to consult with his brother, Nawaz Sharif, who's in London. Now, apparently, Nawaz Sharif has been given a diplomatic passport, which means that he can't be arrested and he'll not be treated like a common citizen when he comes. The problem is that why has the Prime Minister of Pakistan gone to London to consult with his brother? He's gone there because on 29th of November, General Bajwa retires. So there are three probable scenarios. And I've mentioned this before, I'll take the liberty of saying it again. There are three probable scenarios. Number one, General Bajwa gets an extension, he stays put. Number two, General Bajwa leaves. On the 29th, another person is appointed Army Chief. Number three, the Shehbaz Sharif government surrenders in front of Imran Khan, and a person who's Imran Khan's favorite becomes Army Chief of Pakistan. We can all guess, in all probability, Imran Khan's choice will be General Faiz Hamid. So, where does this leave this entire scenario? Number one, I don't think, it is my personal assessment, I don't think that Imran Khan's choice will matter in this scenario. He is not the Prime Minister. All he can do is get elements out on the street and protest. But if the government can hold on for a little while longer, they have the problem sorted. There are rumors within Pakistan that General Bajwa will get an extension. There are rumors that General Bajwa is not going out anytime soon like he promised, and that people are pressurizing General Bajwa and trying to prevail upon him to at least continue till the elections in August 2023. General Bajwa, on the other hand, says that no, I want to leave because these people who are there under me, I've served with them, some of them have been my students when I was an instructor in the academy, and my continuing as Army Chief is harming their career. This is what my friends in Pakistan tell me. This is the conversation that has happened now. I do not know what will happen. Nobody can predict what will happen in Pakistan. People have tried the predictions in Pakistan. They've always failed because Pakistan is not a normal state. Anything can happen in Pakistan. General Zia-ul-Haq, that famous dictator who died in a plane crash, when he took over, he promised that within a few months there will be elections. Those few months became 1 decade, perhaps Pakistan's darkest decade. Pakistan has never suffered so much like it did under General Zia-ul-Haq. But that is the nature of the Pakistani army, and that is the nature of the Pakistani state. But there is a different debate here. Why should the appointment of the Chief of the Army Staff matter so much to Pakistanis? Why should it matter at all? After all, the Chief of the Army Staff is a functionary of the state. He heads an army, and the army carries out the instructions of the elected members of the National Assembly of Pakistan. They're supposed to defend the borders of the country and fight off external aggression, etc. There has been no external aggression on Pakistan which they didn't start first, and as a response there was a sort of an attack by India or a counter attack by India. But the fact of the matter is, the Pakistani army is busy doing business, and the Pakistani army is busy interfering in politics, which is why Imran Khan may say that he's one of the greatest democrats that Pakistan has ever seen, and he loves democracy, he believes in democracy. But the fact of the matter is, he wants General Bajwa to come on television and say, from tomorrow Imran Khan Niazi will be the Prime Minister of Pakistan. This is what he wants, because they've done it in the past. It was the Pakistani army that appointed Imran Khan Prime Minister of Pakistan. It was the Pakistani army that took away the chair from him. It was the Pakistan army that appointed Shehbaz Sharif the Prime Minister of Pakistan. And Imran Khan knows that if he has to sit on that chair again, it will be General Bajwa or his successor who can do this. And this is exactly why Imran Khan wants to be in that position where he can name General Bajwa's successor. This whole fight about General Bajwa's successor is all about who will sit on the chair of the Prime Minister of Pakistan. But this speaks a lot about the country. 75 years and they still want an army general to appoint the Prime Minister. What a shame and what a tragedy. And friends, lastly, from Pakistan, Imran Khan has just made a comment that he's not going to stop under any condition. This long march will not stop. This long march will never stop, irrespective of consequence. Let there be firing on the roads, let there be dead bodies, let there be rivers of blood. Imran Khan will pay any price, or rather, his supporters will pay any price so that Imran Khan becomes the Prime Minister of Pakistan. And this is exactly what Pakistan did in Kashmir. Pakistan said, we will fight till the last drop of blood for Kashmir. They just forgot to mention whose blood. It was not the blood of Pakistanis, or at least Pakistan's elite. It was the Kashmiris being radicalized. That was what Pakistan did, and this is exactly what Imran Khan is doing. His own sons are in London, comfortable. They've come to pay their father a visit. They will go back in some time. But the agitation on the streets, led by the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf, the muscle power will come from the poorest of the poor of Pakistan. They will bleed, they will die, they will rot in prison. All because of one man's mad dream to become the Prime Minister of Pakistan. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching this episode of Checkmate. I'll be back next week. Till then, have a great weekend.